Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into your What Do They Regret reading. This is going to be a reading having a look to see what your special person is regretting, especially following a fight, an altercation, a breakup. Maybe if you're no longer in contact with this person, this could be applicable for you, Cancer. So it can be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. And of course, you visiting the channel really does mean a lot. So don't forget to leave behind a like, subscribe, and feel free to check out your other content. Otherwise, let's jump into it, Cancer. I hope everyone's been well. Let's have a look and see what is it that they're regretting, or what do they regret, Cancer, about how things went down, what was going on, what they did or didn't do. What are the regrets coming up around them? Okay, you've come up here as your sign, Cancer. So they're regretting a lot to do with your emotional connection here. Okay, so straight away I'm seeing the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Six of Wands. Okay, straight away ego comes to mind. Okay, they potentially regret being very egotistical about a situation and not coming back down to earth. They weren't humble about something. Okay, with the Chariot card, the Chariot is very exposed. So this person may have exposed themselves in a way, or may have not acted humble in a way in your relationship somehow. And they may have shared intimate details, they may have posted something online, maybe they exposed secrets of yours or shared something intimate of yours, Cancer. But there may be regrets around this, okay? They're trying to be strong right now and trying to understand what it is that they went wrong, where they went wrong, sorry. But to see that with the Strength card indicates they're not as strong as they are appearing, or they may not be as strong as they're showing you. There is a vulnerable side to them with the Queen of Cups, a softer, more emotional side, and I feel like this person is maybe putting on a front to sort of disguise that around you a little bit, because they don't want you to know how they're really feeling. Okay, they don't want to show you that side of them that has crumbled and that has become very, very vulnerable. So seeing that with the Strength card and the Six of Wands, it makes me think of hot-headedness here. So there could be someone here who was quite hot-headed and they regret being this way. Potentially also jealous and possessive. Okay, we have got the Strength card here with the Leo attributes. So there may be someone here who regrets being as possessive as they were about you and about your relationship here together. For some of you, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot, they may be regretting either telling you how they feel or not telling you how they felt entirely. So there's regret or remorse around that, Cancer, because they haven't really they haven't maybe really understood your value until you left. Okay, I think they're trying to prove a point of some kind because they feel they need to do that. They feel they owe it to themselves, Cancer. I feel with the Chariot card, there's something about the past here. So for some of you, this person regrets their past getting in the way, or your past getting in their way and somehow fracturing something you once had. So I foresee that has impacted this person. Past attachments, maybe there's like an ex coming into the picture. I think there's regret and remorse around that, Cancer, because they don't, you know, they don't know why they let it bother. They let that bother them so much. And I think there's obviously a reason why. You know, we see Queen of Cups, so there's love. There's love present in the cards, Cancer. She represents a very tender energy. So for some of you, it's a very, a very tender kind of, maybe they're not in a good emotional place right now. But she holds the Holy Grail. I don't know if someone said something here. Okay, the lion's roar. It's intimidating. Someone may have regret saying something to you, and potentially intimidating you. So if there was a situation, Cancer, where this person sort of intimidated you, it could be that they're regretting that. It doesn't sit well with them what they did or how it played out, for example. And they're sort of going through this funk. They're sort of going through that that sort of energy right now. So I do feel like it needs to happen. But what I want to say here is that with the Six of Wands and the Chariot, it makes me think that this person is going to communicate that to you. They're going to communicate their regrets, or they may even speak about regrets either on their side or potentially even yours. They're going to share that notion of feeling regretful. I would think with the Chariot and the Six of Wands that it's something that they're going to share and vocalize, because they feel they need to do that absolutely during this time. They feel it's in their best interest to somehow share that and get it off their chest for whatever reason. The Chariot could also be like competition. There might be someone here who's either regretting having competed against you. I mean, the Chariot, for some of you, this is the relationship with you, Cancer. So for some of you, this person is regretting having entered into a relationship with you, possibly given you love. I think maybe someone was attracted more to the idea of being with you rather than actually in that relationship. Of course, that's not going to apply to everyone. To some of you, this person, because the Chariot can rule overcoming obstacles, for some of you Cancerians watching, this person regrets how they acted overcoming an obstacle, as in they could have handled themselves more strongly, more assertively, and they may be regretting that they acted with haste or with anger, not with love and tenderness, but instead it's all, the Six of Wands is that showy energy, it's all ego. So there's someone here who's potentially upset that they let their ego get in the way of how you dealt with an issue or how you worked through it, potentially here as well, Cancer. Very interesting reading, but of course I will leave it at that. I really do appreciate you tuning in, so thank you again, and I'm sure we will be in touch very soon. So don't forget to subscribe and to like this content. Otherwise, I'll catch you very soon, Cancer. Thank you, and bye for now.